Tony D and Little Joan here with your Piney podcast, all things South Jersey. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Thanks for checking out my book. Speaking of the Pineys, it's the Pineys, books 1 through 11, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Book 12 dropping soon. Just finishing up a few things. Maybe this week. Yeah. Got a lot of stuff going on this week. A couple of signings coming up. If you're in the neighborhood this week, during the week. It's unusual for me. Let's see. I'll be doing the Laurel Springs Night Market and Dubs. Dubs on the Rails, it's called. I don't know why it's called that. July 19th. That's at nighttime, 6 to 8 p.m. So come on down to Laurel Springs. And then on July 20th, I'll be at the Greenwich Library in Gibbstown, New Jersey at 7 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Don't miss that one. And then on July 22nd, I'll be in Whitesbog Blueberry Festival. And that is Saturday. Rain date is Sunday. And let me tell you something. I wish I had had a rain date today because I got rained on at the Cooper River Dragon Boat Festival I went to today. Boy, did I get rained out. Oh, it was a nightmare. I sold books for a little while, and then even the sun came out, and we all thought, oh, it's not going to rain today. And then it was a deluge. A deluge. I was literally standing in ankle-deep water trying to keep my books from getting wet. It was nuts. All right, let's get into what's happening in South Jersey. First up, from the Atlantic City Press. Now, this isn't technically in South Jersey, but I thought I'd mention it. Fire that killed 2 on a cargo ship in New Jersey is out after nearly a week. This happened at the port of New York and New Jersey, in Port Newark. So it's Port Newark. I happen to know somebody who I don't want to give it away, but he may or may not work in the area. Told me a little bit about what was going on, and he said it was crazy. It was crazy. Some people in the press apparently said that they thought it was full of like Teslas. No, it was full. According to him, it was full of used cars, and they were packed in so tightly. When one of them caught fire, the other ones just started to go up, and they couldn't stop it in time. And it's a shame because 2 of the firefighters were killed. One of them was just promoted posthumously. Is that how you say that? Posthumously. And they had his funeral today, so that's terrible. And it was a terrible fire. It burned for like 6 days in the ship. They couldn't put it out. I said to him, why don't they just sink the ship? And he's like, oh, you can't just sink it. It's in the port. I said you should drag it out in the ocean and sink it. Would have put out the fire. Wouldn't that have been less environmental damage, even though the ship would have been at the bottom of the ocean? I don't know. It's a tough call there, but they ended up, I guess they let it burn, and then they used fire drones to try to put some of it out. But yeah, so apparently it was full of used cars. They were all junkers. And now they got to figure out what happened to the fire, and the whole ship might end up going to Turkey or something to be dismantled for scrap. So, crazy. Police in Galloway, New Jersey, woman charged in elder fraud scheme for $360,000. That's not nice. Leave the elderly people alone. The scam targeted elderly people in several states. So I guess she was using the phones in Galloway. Not nice. Who's to blame for Philly woman's injuries after violent home exploded? Jeez. Philadelphia woman hurt badly in 2021 house explosion here is suing the homeowners as well as the company that delivered propane that allegedly leaked to cause the destruction of the Cornucopia Drive house. Jeez, well, at least she's still alive. Holy crap. Imagine your whole house explodes. There was a terrible motorcycle crash in Deptford. I know, these are all the sad headlines. I like to get them out of the way. For those of you listening, don't. The good ones are coming. Relax. But these are some of the big news stories. But this happened on Saturday. A motorcyclist died in a crash, left him pinned under another vehicle on Saturday morning in Deptford. That's a shame. It's dangerous to ride cycles. I mean, I know people love them, but me, couldn't pay me to get on one of those things. How fast can you go on New Jersey's Garden State Parkway without getting ticketed? Not advocating you break the law, says the article, and says me. How fast could you go? I don't know. I'm going to guess 9 miles an hour. Rule of thumb is speed limit is plus 10 is safe. Seems reasonable. Very frequently, Garden State Parkway speed of traffic is 85 miles an hour. And I've never been pulled over going the same speed as anyone else. A friend of mine is a state trooper. She rarely goes after just speeders. She has a thing for lane hogs and people that drive recklessly, drive on the shoulder, drive with high beams. But she told me that in a 65, you've got to break 80 to get her attention in clear weather. Yeah. That sounds about right. I try to keep it at about 9 over. About 9 over. But who knows? Cops having a bad day just needs to start ticketing people. You're done. Man charged with leaving dog and cat in hot car in Atlantic City garage. Oh no. That is terrible. Charged with third-degree cruelty to animals. Bystander called 911. 6 p.m. on Thursday. He left the animals inside a hot vehicle with no water, ventilation, or cooling since early that morning. Oh my God! The animals survived and are being treated. Well, that's good. Atlantic County pets that no longer be properly cared for or no longer wanted can be surrendered to Atlantic City Animal Shelter in Pleasantville or the Humane Society in Atlantic City. Yeah, why did you do that? Like, there are plenty of shelters that will take animals. It's terrible. Arthur Barclay, Camden Council candidate charged after motor vehicle accident. This is the AG's office has taken over the prosecution of a Camden city official candidate accused of striking a pedestrian with his car. Weird. He was a Democrat. Also accused of driving with a suspended license at the time of the July 1st incident. Jeez, dude. Were you rushing to the DMV to get your license? What the hell? This is weird. Caused serious injury. Driving with a suspended license. Does not seem like a good thing to do. Doesn't seem like you should be elected to anything if you drive that way. Obey the law. Especially if you're going to run for office. Like, I've had my car inspection lapse, and then a few weeks later, I got to go to the car inspection. Like, people have done that. It's not a danger. Letting your driver's license lapse, that's kind of big. Kind of big. It's every 4 years. They usually send you something in the mail. Or if your driver's license suspended, you kind of know about it. What the hell, man? Let's see. Oh, God, the archive always blocks the headline on these. Kaminsky Sports Bar and Restaurant didn't need to stay closed for long. The eatery plans to reopen 6 p.m. on Friday after it caught fire on Friday morning. I know where Kaminsky's is. I've been there. It's a very popular sports bar, Kaminsky's. In fact, I did an article for comedy site. It was comedy.com, actually. The premise of the article was trying to eat on like $1 a day. And so one of the bits was I would go to buffets, and Kaminsky's had a huge buffet and was free. You were supposed to get a drink, though. So I spent my $1 on like a club soda, and then I went to town on the buffet for the article and for my stomach. I gotta say, it was pretty good. It had pasta, I mean, it wasn't like they were serving steaks and hamburgers, but there's some good stuff in that. I wonder if they still have it. Did they close it because a big fatty like me got in there? Let's see. Are enough college staff trained on mental health? New Jersey Bill says no. Um, so I guess we're going to be spending money on that. So let me get this straight. You send your kid to college, the college screws them up by telling them everything's depressing, awful, and terrible, and you have to start a revolution in the United States and tear down the system. And you wonder why, first, these kids are depressed and anxious, and second, now you want to give them counseling so they can be well-adjusted revolutionaries. How about this? How about we don't tell them the world's coming unglued? How about that? How about we hire professors that give them actual job skills so when they go out into the workforce, they're capable human beings that can do stuff, as opposed to political wrecks who unravel at the first challenge and talk about doing adult stuff like it's climbing a mountain. Have you talked to? I thought I was soft, and then I met college students from this era, and it was like, oof, oof. Yeah, these kids spend more time dyeing their hair and talking about furries than they do anything else. They are not ready. Counseling, yeah. Counsel them to get the hell out of college and go get a job, I think. New Jersey Zoo mourns the sudden loss of one of their cute animals. No! This is a two-toed sloth that died in the Cape May County Zoo. Oh no! Matilda Tilly suddenly passed away from a gastric infection. Oh. Oh, that's sad. Joan, would you bark at that cute little animal? Would you? I think you would. You'd probably just be freaked out. That was like going very slowly toward you. Well, that's a shame. Dog owners warned of danger to pets at Camden County Park. Keep your pets out of the water at a Camden County Park. A recent test found elevated health risks for dogs due to potentially deadly algae bloom in a pond in Timber Creek Park. All right, so watch out for that. I wouldn't let my dog drink out of puddles or lake or whatever. First off, Joan hates water, by the way. she just kind of hates water. I bought her a wading pool one summer, and I set her in it. I'm like, oh, here's a thing you can get cool, doggy. Set her in the water, had it, like up to her little tiny ankles, and she jumped right out of that thing, and that was a waste of money. But yeah, Joan's in no danger of doing that. I'm not, unless I run out. I got a little water bottle for, I don't know where it is. Little water bottle for I take with me. And you should take a little water bottle for your little furry friend if you go out, especially in this heat. Road closures in Wildwood, New Jersey, Monday as Atlantic City Electric repairs continue. Okay, so how many roads they gotta shut for that? They're gonna be at the substation at the 3300 block of Susquehanna Avenue, and at a lot in the 400 block of West Pine Avenue. Well, there's plenty of streets in Wildwood, shouldn't be a problem. Protesters along the Jersey Shore join hands against offshore wind. Huzzah! Good job, guys. I don't know what this did. This was in Barnegat Light. I'm glad you did it. I hope you reconsider your vote this time around and remember which political party was very, 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 very much in favor of sustainability. Why they kill all the whales with wind turbine for some reason. And speaking of stupid political guys, here's Chris Christie. He skirts the question on whether he will lie on the RNC pledge in order to make GOP debate. I am certain he will. I'm certain he'll say anything to get into the debate so he could, I don't know, complain about Trump some more. What a complete waste of time his campaign is. I don't even think people in New Jersey would vote for him at this point. Oh, I could take on Trump. For who? Who do you represent? I don't know. Do fat guys rally around him? Do the guys at Krispy Kreme support him? I don't understand who's supporting Chris Christie. I don't understand how he polls above zero, quite frankly. Public hearing on Atlantic City Shore's cable burial plan set for the 27th of July. Atlantic Shore's Offshore Wind is proposing to use 1.7 acres of beach between South Texas and Iowa Avenues, a portion of Bader Field, and a portion of City Park for the installation of underground transmission lines. Oh, just give the wind farms everything. Just give them the whole southern part of the state, Murphy. It's amazing. It's amazing how much money and land and resources a company gets when apparently the governor is, I believe, heavily invested in this, is my understanding. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? I don't know. Sure seems like he learned an interesting lesson when he was ambassador to Germany under the Obama administration. And how are the wind turbines doing in Germany? Well, let's recap that. They had to use helicopters to fly up to use flamethrowers to unfreeze a few of them, thereby completely negating the use of turbines over, say, fossil fuels that you had to burn in order to thaw out the turbines. Then one of them, I believe, it kind of exploded and caught fire all on its own. And then they had to tear down a bunch of them because they were so stupid as to not build a new nuclear power plant that they had to reopen their coal mining so they could operate their coal plants so people don't freeze to death. Is that about the sum and substance of what's happened in Germany? I think I caught just about the highlights there. That sounds to me like the future that Phil Murphy wants for America, because he thinks he's going to run for president. oh God, I sure hope he does. I would love to see that. I'd love to see him waste his money. Anyhow, the wind turbines are not ready. Technologically speaking, I don't think they're ready for the kind of use that these knuckleheads think they are. And I'd rather not be one of those states that, there's a blackout today. Rolling blackouts because we went off the grid and we got rid of our nuclear power plants and we've got these wind turbines. Oh, but there's no wind today. In the summer, when everybody runs their air. Yeah, you ever notice how there's not a hell of a lot of wind in the summer when it's hot and we need the electricity? Oh, and at the same time, they want us to switch over to electric cars too. yeah, that should be great. That should be great. Ask Texas how great it was that winter. Ask California for the last, I don't know how many years. Rolling blackouts. Go to a restaurant. They charge you for electricity. Anyhow, moving on. Sad. All of these restaurants in New Jersey have recently closed. Bertucci's. It's not sad. I was never a fan of Bertucci's. Empire Diner in Parsippany. Tortilla Press in Collingswood. That place I did know. It was excellent. I'm very sad it's closed. Iberia Tavern Restaurant in Newark. Angelino's 2 Restaurant and Lounge in Atlantic City. Park Place Kosher in Highland Park. Ray's Roadside Kitchen in Cream Ridge. It's a funny name. Sippo's Bakery in Perth Amboy. Sneeden's Luncheonette in Lambertville. I don't know that one. Not an exciting looking storefront. A&S Salamaria. What? A&S Salamaria. Millstone Township. That's a weird name for a place. Dee's Soul Food Cafe in Hoboken. Kimchi Smoke in Westwood. And the second location remains open. Okay. Continuing, excessive rainfall outlook in effect Sunday for New Jersey, but it's not a full washout. Well, you could have fooled me, because I was at the Dragon Boat races in Pennsauken, and it washed me the F right out of there. I did good for a couple of hours, and then The sun even came out, and we thought, oh, we're good. And it poured and poured and poured and poured and poured. And I'm under my little tent. The tent's filling up with water, and I'm pushing it off, and everything's getting wet. Oh, what a nightmare. Sorry I couldn't stay in the boat, guys, but it just became untenable. K-Pot Korean Barbecue looks to open in Deptford, plus 42 freeway visits a South Philly location. Ooh, that sounds cool. Big fan of the Korean barbecue. This is very similar, except it's a hot pot. Hot pot. You cook a big stew, I think, in the middle of it all, or I don't know, hot oil or whatever. You're just dipping meat in there and cooking it up and putting it in your mouth. It's delicious. Would you try this pizza made by robots in New Jersey? Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I don't know. Is the robot going to yell at me and tell me I can't use the bathroom unless I buy something? Because then it won't feel like home. This is a pizza shop in Woodland Park, New Jersey. Makes about 4,000 pies in just a week with their brand new robot chef technology. I guess they got some pictures of it on Instagram. Oh, no, this guy's eating it. Anybody works in there? Oh, okay. So they got to put the dough in. Well, it looks like the robot's helping him make the pizza, so it's more efficient. Oh, wow. That looks pretty cool. Very uniform. I mean, it looks fine. Oh, wow. And a quick cutter, too. I mean, it looks very efficient. If you use the right dough recipe, I'm sure it's fine. Clementon Park and Splash World has amazing local food options with thrilling and refreshing fun. Really? They needed to kick up their food game. I'm glad. So, what are some of the food options? Splash World. Never really went to Splash World. I remember the old park in the 70s. It's really from the 50s, but it was falling apart. Okay, so they got Wing Kitchen. That sounds good. Looks like some kind of donut thing. Axo Tacos. That sounds good. Picture looks good. Pudding Palace. Ooh, that sounds like a ride and a delicious place to stop. Guy's eating ice cream. Fast Track Snacks. Supreme Sweets Dessert Shop. Funnel Cake Factory and Dipping Dots. That looks good. Clementon Grill. Philly Water Ice. Okay. Pizza Hut. I'll pass on the Hut, but okay. It sounds okay. That sounds cool. I would eat there. Hopefully it's not completely... what are the prices? That would be my next question, but if you're going to the park, you're going to spend some money. The nation's most densely populated city is in New Jersey. Place your bets. I'm going to say, it's got to be either Newark or Jersey City. I'll say Jersey City. Is it Hoboken? Most densely populated town in the country. According to 24/7, Wall Street is Gutenberg. Gutenberg, only 4 blocks wide, is the 7th smallest town in the state. Has a population of 11,446 and 59,309 people per square mile. Oh, it's in Hudson County. Oh, okay. New York City ranks 6th. 3 cities in Hudson County are the 2nd through 5th most populated cities. These are West New York, Union City, and Hoboken. Oh, Jersey City didn't even rank. All right. Wingstop is coming to Cross Keys Road. An interior build-out underway. I guess Wingstop's okay. Have I had Wingstop? I don't know. I hate Buffalo Wild Wings. I just hate the whole layout of that place. I could go for some wings. I haven't had wings in a while. New Jersey's top ice cream truck treats are revealed. Okay. Let's see. Number 5 is the snow cone. I like snow cones. They're good. Number 4 is a tie. Choco Taco and the Fudge Pop. Oh, I love me some Choco Taco. That's good stuff. Number 3 is a Klondike Bar. They're okay, yeah. Number 2, Creamsicle and Strawberry Shortcake Bar. Ooh, I love Strawberry Shortcake Bar. It's so artificial, though. But I do like it. And finally, number 1, Lemon Water Ice. I think that's just because there's a lot of lemon water ice and a lot of places only have lemon or cherry. But, okay. Vicky's Tacos and More opened in Glassboro next to Rowan Boulevard. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, who doesn't like a taco place? Oh, they look good. Oh, those are the authentic kind. See, I like those. I don't like the crunchy shells. They fall apart when you bite into them. Nice soft shells. Got a little dipping sauce there. 11 Atlantic and Cape May County pizzerias ranked amongst the top 44 at the Jersey Shore. Okay. Max Pizza, number 40 on the list. Number 40, really? Further down, Cape May, in the town of West Cape May. Number 36 is Panico's. Haven't been there. Pomodoro. It's also down there. North Wildwood, Dolce Italia, number 35 on the list. Also in Cape May County in Ocean City is Primavera Brick Oven Pizza at 33. Another Ocean City is Gigi New York Pizza in the Promenade Food Court on the Boardwalk. First pizzeria in Atlantic County comes in at 19. Valentina's Trattoria Italiano in Northfield. I've heard of that place. I think on one of my previous things. Number 17 is Tony Baloney's. Love the name. Cape May County is Poppy's Brick Oven Pizza. They came in at 14. Number 13 is Atlantic City icon Tony's Baltimore Grill. I've heard the legends. Back in Cape May, number 10 on the list is Pineys. Haven't been there. Highest rated local pizzeria is D'Annunzio's Brick Oven Pizza in Sea Isle City, which came in 3 overall. Interesting. Okay, moving on to, close. There we go. Big Swerve's Barbecue is opening a takeout restaurant in Westville's downtown. Big Swerve's, never been there. It's hard to find good barbecue here. Good pizza, you just throw a stick, shout out the window, somebody will have a pizza. But barbecue, I have to check that out. Need to cool off here are 8 pools in South Jersey. All right, there's Tilton Pool in Northfield, Harrah's Resorts in Atlantic City. Not a hotel guest, no problem. Pool admission is $30 all year for those 21 and older. That's kind of a good deal if you're local. Roberts Pool in Collingswood. Community pools in Camden. Maybe. I do live near Camden. I don't think I'd go to Camden to swim, though. Crystal Lake Pool in Haddon Township. River Winds Community Center in West Deptford. These all have charges, by the way. Holy City Swim Club in Millville. Senior single membership is $275, and family memberships are $500. Must be some nice swim club. Greenwood Park Bells Lake Community Club in Washington Township. All right. Sprouts Farmers Market, Haddon Township, opening for September 8th. Haddon Township, where? Do they say where? Where's the address? What street is it on? It's going to be on Cuthbert and MacArthur Boulevard. I just drove down Cuthbert today. Where the hell is it on Cuthbert and MacArthur? Where the hell is MacArthur? Oh, here's an overhead pic. Not sure where that is. Oh, it's at Westmont Plaza. Okay. I know where that is. Well, that'll be nice. Maybe that'll help the area. There's a little run down that plaza, so that's good. Stay trendy, New Jersey. TikTok's official cocktail for the summer. Drink is called a Hugo Spritz. What is it? Hugo cocktail of that. What's in it? Hugo Spritz. Oh, here we go. Club soda, prosecco, Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, limes, mint, and ice. There's always one ingredient you're like, oh, that's the whole thing. You don't have that, forget it. Elderflower liqueur. Ugh. No thanks. Licio's Bakery opening retail at Glassborough's former Save-A-Lot building. That seems like a big building for them to open a retail outlet. I mean, I guess they could fill a building that big with their pastries and breads and stuff. There's a deli in it too, but that seems like an ambitious move, but good luck. I mean, I like Licio's. I think they're pretty good. Wow, video captures group of stingrays passing by Ocean City, New Jersey. Neat. Are they headed somewhere for the summer because it's so friggin' hot here? Yeah, don't mess with the stingrays. Remember what happened to Steve Irwin. Love your job. The greatest workplaces in New Jersey for 2023. Okay. 31 companies headquartered in New Jersey made the cut. Wow. ADP Technologies, Bard, Health Care and Equipment Products, Cognizant Technology and Communications in Teaneck. These are up in North Jersey. Forbes, Jersey City, Gateway Group, Newark, Prudential, Newark, Sabert, Sayreville, STG Logistics, North Bergen, Tabluo Rasa Healthcare, Moorestown, Con Air, with Nicolas Cage, West Windsor, E-Trade, Jersey City, G&W Laboratories, South Plainfield, Gaming Labs International, Lakewood, Honeywell Aerospace, and Morris Plains, J. Fletcher Creamer, Linden, Johnson & Johnson, of course, New Brunswick, MetLife Whippany, NFI Camden. Oh, there's one kind of in the south. Retails and Manufacturers, Edison, Raco USA, Mount Laurel, TD in Cherry Hill, 22nd Century in Somerset, ABMC Janitorial in Medford, Bayada, Morristown, Bayer in Whippany, Haddon House in Medford, Momentum Management Consulting, also in Medford, I guess, Quest Diagnostics in Secaucus, Raxon Restaurants in Bridgewater, Windham and Parsippany, U.S. Tech Solutions in Jersey City, and that's it. So there's where you want to work. Legendary New Jersey hot dog joint has been named best in the whole state. Place your bets. I think this is the place that always gets... Oh, no, it's Tommy's Italian Sausage and Hot Dogs in Elizabeth. No, I was thinking that other place. It has the deep-fried hot dog. A dad drove 17 hours from New Jersey to Disney World when his family's flight was canceled, and he didn't even step inside the parks. This is a nice story. So, the dad had to work, and he drove the mom and the kids to the airport, and the flight was canceled, and it wasn't going to happen for 2 days at least. So he picked them up at the airport and drove them 17 hours to Florida so they could go into the parks. And he didn't even go in. So they could have a nice day at Disney World. He ended up missing 1 day of work, and I guess that was okay with his employer. And then he drove them home. Isn't that nice? What a nice dad. Major dad points for this guy. Good for you. These are the 4 resorts in New Jersey make the year's top 10 list of favorite spots. Number 10, the Asbury Hotel in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Oh, that does look nice. 9, the Hotel Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's not New Jersey. Oh, okay. This is the top 10. The Reeds at the Shelter Haven in Stone Harbor. Well, it's in Stone Harbor, so anything in the Stone Harbor. Congress Hall in Cape May, New Jersey. The picture didn't load. Asbury Ocean Club in Asbury, New Jersey. And that's it. I think that's the 4. Yeah. And finally, this New Jersey summer family movie series is the perfect family activity. Okay, it's outdoor movie night. All right, begins at 7:30. And this is in Elizabeth and Union, so it's up north. Hotel Transylvania 4. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That was very popular. And Minions: The Rise of Gru. So that'll be nice, I guess. You know, family movie night for the kids. So yeah, that's what's going on in South and North Jersey. There was some North Jersey stuff in here. It was a little light on the South Jersey news. Yeah, the big story is rain. Rain. Do you like water? Because it's raining. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, Little Jump. Check us out on all our various links, especially at Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble. My channel is picking up traction thanks to you guys, which can only mean one thing. YouTube is probably going to ban me for some stupid video I made 2 years ago that 4 people saw. So please, make sure you go to Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble, at least one of those. Make an account and bookmark me, so when I disappear off of YouTube, you can still follow me and the Piney podcast and Hollywoke Hot Take and everything we do. Don't forget the live stream is going to be at 7 tonight, Sunday, right here on YouTube. So if you'd like to say some comments, like I'll talk about Piney stuff, that's no problem. We talk mostly about movies though, but it's fine to talk about Piney stuff. We talk about everything. So I hope to see you there, and we'll see you